Well, I'm back. Well, let's see. What's been going on in the world? Does it really matter? Political leaders are saying that everything's going to crap. The world is on fire. I saw an article once. And it's shameless commercializing. But anyway, I ran across this article at InfoWars. Professor, 2/3 of all new jobs going to foreign workers. IT lobby pressures Congress for more low-cost foreign guest workers. So Congress will probably push for more low-cost foreign guest workers. Picking peaches, oranges, and apples. You know, a bunch of people, they get these IT jobs and they all are trying to get into them. And I'll tell you right now, doing IT work is pretty tough. Because you really have to have a fundamental understanding of math. Well, if the government's teaching people teaching children 2 + 2 = 5, yeah, that'll help them get a fundamental understanding of math. So, anyway, I'm really kind of rambling here, and I'm going to ramble a little bit because I'm trying to coalesce a point. I'm trying to figure out something here, something that I'm uncomfortable with, something that's disturbing me just a touch. It's like, what? Here you got an article about incoming foreign workers and companies begging to get more foreign workers. You must vote against every legislation. What the hell does this have to do with it? See? And it's really looking at what these people are saying. You must vote against every legislature who has been in office for more than 2 terms. You must do it because it's the only peaceful option. That guy doesn't, what? You know? See, I don't got a problem with somebody being in office for multiple terms if he's a constitutionalist. So just blanket throwing a baby out with the bathwater doesn't work for me. You must vote against it, okay. It's about cheat, not about talent. Well, in the IT field, it is about talent. Let's see what this one just said. When talent is abundant, people don't have choices. You might even work without pay to start you off with experience. See, it's like they're stuck. They don't get the meme, the thing that's going on. By the way, if you're wondering why I said 361 days to go, that means less than a year to go till the economy is tanked by the Lord. My brother graduated with a 4-year degree in the IT field and found a job for $10 an hour where grown men were raising their hands to ask if they could use the bathroom. He never went back after the first statement. Ha! Wow. I feel sorry for people who see news articles of demand for certain skills, who go train to find out all they will get is less than $10 an hour crap job, or often none at all. I stopped falling for these lies. Your freaking fingers didn't work there, buddy, when I was 20. Corptocracy, corporations, corporatism, a word I should have coined that baby back when I used the term corporatism. I should have coined that phrase. Richest woman, and see, what does this have to do with it? The richest woman in Australia is doing the same scam, and has the government by the balls. What do you expect the rich? What do you expect the rich write the laws? So I had to add my own comment there. I just recently had a guy whine at me about my punctuation. I was like, ha ha ha. So, I'm a little, something's there. You know, some overriding social principle is right here in front of my eyes, And it's about people not really understanding what the real problem is. I don't understand this article. I'm seeing companies offering a lot more. Entry-level positions at the company I'm starting are at $65K a year. Assuming it's an IT job. My friend has been working only a year and she's making $95 a year already. Another friend, a front-end team lead, is making $90K a year and desperate for people to work. You just can't find people who are good enough. You know, when I was a kid, it pretty much was the tail end of corporate companies bringing people in and doing OJT. I mean, when I was a kid, you worked your way to the top. You started out as a nobody, nothing grunt laborer. Then as you learned more and more, you got more money and a higher position. And so this guy says the problem isn't these graduates aren't finding jobs, it's jobs don't want people at jobs. He anthropomorphized a thing, which is really a problem in this country today. Is jobs don't want people who don't know what they're doing. Well, the reason they don't know what they're doing is because companies don't want to spend the money to train them. Corporations want a pre-programmed human being to come into the job and just do it like a robot. Well, that's why they're going to create robots to write programs, and then once the robots start writing programs, the robots will start writing programs that excommunicate human beings, including the corporate leads. Most American students only do the class requirements to get the degree. They have no real-world experience. The computer world doesn't want a degree. They want someone that shows they understand how to use their knowledge effectively. Again, that and their minds are in the gutter. Having been conditioned to think in the most bestial ways has not been good for job skills, professionalism, or really anything except the porn industry and these BS music artists these days. I don't think people are conditioned. I study behavioral psychology and the effects are hard to sustain. What I did notice is everyone is politically correct. I did my own research project once saying it was for class. What I took into account was race, ethnicity. Sadly, it was not allowed for me to publish my results. All these reports don't tell you who is now the average American. I suppose my main thoughts there was my mother's college life. It sounds as though it was very wholesome and professional. Today's college experience seems to revolve around some kind of moral unraveling or some other idiocy. I get an interview. They will lowball your offer. You seldom get offered what they advertise. That's why they offered me $20K more than what I expected. I should also add, I wasn't an average student. In my programming classes, I didn't complete the assignment. I found multiple ways to complete the assignment and picked the most efficient. Wow. It's like everybody's supposed to be goddamn telepathic and psychic and shit. What the fuck did he just say? I don't know. I fucking have to guess, don't I? I spoke to someone recently about software programming. He says that it is easier and cheaper to get it done in Vietnam. Chipper. You mean cheaper? Okay. Yeah, that's chipper. I was thinking wood chipper to get it done. So what is the solution? I wonder what the conditions are in Europe. Okay, now I was going to read this. That's only if you don't care about your code being given out. There is no control over how those programmers. What? I thought the goal of communication is to send a message. What message did you just send? Sure, software programming is good to someone who's good at it. Good brain surgeons say the same thing about their career. Yeah, see, he's got a point. There are some jobs a person has to be natural at, and you want a brain surgeon who's a natural at it. There are some jobs that, but programming, I don't know, we're not teaching kids to be creative anymore. Global economy is very good for New York, London, and New York, London $ banksters. It brings low wages, slavery, and general degradation to the rest of the world. I wish these people would edit their crap. I mean, there's a little edit button down here. Do they not know it? So anyway, going back to my meme, companies don't want to train people anymore. College is too expensive, school is too expensive. You know, what do they want? What do they expect? $361 days to go. And then the gates of hell are going to open up on America. I'd like to say good luck, but all you ostriches with your head stuck in the sand, you earned it. My only regret is I don't have a bastion in the mountains, buddy. Obama to deploy 3,000 troops. Yeah, let's deploy 3,000 troops and get them sick so they can die. I think the president is just searching for something marketable. He's trying to sell something. People don't like me. Why don't they like me? Well, I'm not doing a good job. How come I'm not doing a good job? Well, because you're an idiot. You don't understand, people want real, not fake. My sister's a fake. She puts on a mask. She's a ravening goddamn wolf. She's an ass. Nobody likes her. They just put up with her. Is that what you want? You want people to just put up with you? Hell, if somebody doesn't like me, I'm not going to offend them anymore by going around them. That just doesn't make any sense. I'm going to go around them. I'm going to make them like me. How are you going to make somebody like you? Oh. This model was told she needs a thigh gap. What? To be beautiful. Her response stunned Ellen. See, I don't really care for Ellen. There's some, I don't know.
So this is called thigh gap, which how many people have not heard of thigh gap? Yeah.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, I hadn't heard of it either, and when I heard about you're supposed to have space between, when you stand up and put your feet together, you're supposed to have space between your thighs.
Yeah, that's what the thigh gap is. You're skinny enough so your thighs do not touch when you're standing straight.
Right, and you were criticized because you were modeling something and people started calling you
all kinds of things, really. Actually, I wanted to come out wearing a pig costume because that's what a real pig looks like, and that's what I got called. You know, I love my body. It actually works. Saying you love your body actually works. It makes a positive rebound effect, and then you start loving your body. You start not caring. I was not skinny enough to model. You know, Sydney Crawford today couldn't even model a catwalk because she's too curvy. That's to a point where it's got to. And so, you know, I gave up caring, moved to France, fell in love with food, started a food blog, and dedicated to my life of just loving food and loving. When I first started plus size modeling, that was when everything changed.
And I really can't get over it. You're 6'2", and you're
Yeah.
size 12, and that you're a plus size model.
I know. I mean, to be honest, the plus size should be just to be a model, and they should learn to put more, you know, different sizes, different ages in the catwalks. I just don't see why that's
And
with pregnancy weight.
What a boring. This is. They said, this model was told she would needs a thigh gap to be beautiful. Her response stunned Ellen. Stunned her? She didn't look stunned to me. She kind of looked sort of laid back, mellow. I don't know. Another disappointing item. It's like false advertising everywhere you go. It's just a constant thing in this country. It's like everything's, if you're not falsely advertising, by the way, false advertising is a lie. Got to get prayer back in school. No, wait, this is God's will. This is God's judgment. It's God's plan. He's designed it. And the bottom line is, well, it's the way it is. Robo guards. They're not really robots yet. Oh, here's a good one. What? ISIS security. ISIS not a threat to... Really?
Are you serious? Are you serious? The Department of Homeland Security says ISIS is not a threat to the homeland. What? Everybody just calm down. Well, okay. Homeland Security. First of all, you know how many people are running around in this country?
Well, I think that's enough said. Like I said, they create this federal government creates this terrorist organization called ISIS, formerly Al Qaeda, or ISIL. Still, I'm trying to flip-flop the name around so many times. They just, wow. But anyway, and they're sitting there saying, yeah, we're going to come to America and la-di-da, la-di-da. And Homeland Security says, oh, they're not a threat. They're not a threat. You know, I wonder if they realize that that kind of behavior is what loses people. It's when they lose their own narrative. That's what causes them to lose. That's Homeland Security's losing their narrative. Homeland Security is, we have to make them respect us. 361 days to go. But yeah, that's enough for today. Already too long a video.